Welcome back to Living It Away. Okay, so you cook something, and then you don't know how to properly handle or discard the leftover grease. Super frustrating.
And you know what? It can be bad for the home's plumbing and our environment. But we caught up with a survivor of a Shark Tank-like competition who has a solution. We have an opportunity to feature another creative business known as Grease Hero, and I have the founder president, Shawn Santos, with me. Thank you for joining Living 808 today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for asking me.
Well, tell me about Grease Hero, and for people who might not have seen this on shelves, what exactly the benefits of this product are.
It's used to dispose of cooking grease. If you fry bacon, fry lumpia, you have this residual grease and oil left in the pan. And very few people understand the impact it can make not only to your own plumbing or your neighbor's plumbing or even the environment. So I came across this problem being a landlord and having to deal with grease clogged drains all the time. I had to come up with a solution. What I did, I created a drain guard made of recycled paper pulp. You place your drain guard into the sink drain or disposal. So now when you place the grease into the drain, it'll absorb it. And now you have a container that's fully absorbed, and now you can dispose of that safely into the trash. And what's the great thing about it, in Hawaii, we take all our trash and we burn it to energy. So now what's happening, we take a oil that is a biofuel. Now that grease is a biofuel. So now we're capturing it instead of sending it down the drain and wasting it or possibly causing environmental problems. We can capture that grease, place it in the trash, and now that trash will go to the energy to waste program. And now we're turning that waste into energy.
That sounds just like a win-win, but I imagine there were a lot of challenges getting this product off the ground. What was that journey like for you, from idea to actually getting it on the shelf?
Patenting the product, going to manufacturing, creating a proof of concept. And we first launched Grease Hero. At the time, it was called Fog Safe, and it still can be found in Hawaii. And FOG being an acronym for fats, oils, and grease. And we had real trouble with the name. It didn't connect with the consumer. So then we had to rebrand it, and in 2020, we rebranded it to Grease Hero. Same product, just a different name. And we slowly got into more and more retail, more big box, and then slowly we landed this Lowe's project.
Making It With Lowe. Tell me about your involvement and how you came to be part of that.
We had tagged Lowe's on our social media content, and they responded with a like. So I in turn followed up and looked into their content. And then I came across this contest that was being supported and sponsored by Damon of Shark Tank. And it said the Lowe's are looking for diverse suppliers, and especially small independent vendors like myself trying to launch a product and looking to put it into Lowe's stores. Built an application, sent it out. Slowly, I started getting more and more response back as they whittled through all the contestants. And there were, from my understanding, there were 1,400 people that applied, and then it dropped down to 375, then to 150, then to the top 75, all the way down to the top 8, which we had the final interview. And then from there, it whittled down to the top 5, which I was fortunate to be part of.
Congratulations. Did you actually pitch to Damon?
We didn't pitch to Damon. What happened was we were able to do a Zoom conference call prior to the final day, and Damon did a Zoom call with the final 5 contestants. We did a Q&A with him, and he expressed his opinions about the products. We did a final pitch to the Lowe's executives, to the CEO and to the certain presidents and vice presidents and part of the Lowe's Association. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the top 3, but we did end up getting coming in 4th, and through that we got great exposure, and we were rewarded by being part of the new Making It With Lowe program. We're going to be into on Lowes.com and into a stores soon.
What other stores can people currently find your product at?
On the Grease Hero, you can find us in Bed Bath & Beyond online. You can get us online in Wayfair, Amazon, in Lowes.com coming soon.
Well, Shawn, congratulations on your success. Very smart to come up with a solution to a problem that all of us have had at one time and another. So thank you so much for joining us and telling everyone, and best of luck with your business.
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
We've all been there, right? We think, what do you do with this? Do you
I'm there a lot.
container?
And I compare this to the boxes of stuff that when you drain the car oil out into. I mean, it just makes, Shawn Santos, you are the man. It's awesome. It's great.
I know.
He's thinking about the environment, and then you don't think about, okay, you're just throwing it away. Well, it helps with the burning to make energy.
Right, exactly. And if you've ever had a plumbing problem by putting the grease down the drain, then you know how bad that is.
I mean, if you see it sitting in the pan and it solidifies, it's really gross, and it's hard to wash off. Imagine it being stuck in the bottom of the loop in your pipes.